Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. Today's Sunday. We're going to do our daily reading. I'm going to use the Runic Tarot today. And keep in mind this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate. We'll take a look at current situation and the influences around that. And give the cards some shuffles. I haven't used the Runic in a while. What do we need to know today? What's the most important thing we need to know? Okay, here we go. It is Sunday today. Current situation, Four of Wands, present influence, Tower, future influence, Knight of Wands. That's a lot of energy. Oh my gosh. Okay. My watch gives me take a break and move. What you don't see. Knight of Cups. What to look for. Knight of Swords. God, lots of knights. Lots of energy. Wow. Unexpected. Seven of Wands. Challenge. Page of that's hard for you guys to see. Page of Cups. Okay. Strength. Three of Wands. Where does this lead? Wheel. Six of Swords. Advice, please. Queen of Cups. That was upside down. And the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. This is definitely somebody. So there is somebody, and it doesn't have to be male. I kind of feel like it's a masculine energy. But that doesn't necessarily mean male. It just means more masculine. I do get that feeling overall because of all the knights as well. I mean, there is something definitely moving. And even with the wheel there. So I'm going to actually, before I get started, but I definitely feel like that's a person. The Tower, please. Okay. And the Knight of Swords and what to watch for. There is, yeah, definitely. And anything with the Seven of Wands. Wow, interesting energy. I'm going to be honest with you. This is really interesting. So this was for the Tower. Okay. So in the now, I mean, I feel like there's definitely a coming together. So this could be a conversation. I definitely feel like it has to do with this king. It could be a celebration, but it also could be whatever it is, it's positive. So if you're sitting down having a conversation, you're celebrating each other, you're celebrating a situation. But the thing is, I feel like this comes from this energy of the Tower, shifting energies. I feel like there may have been a little bit more like, I feel like maybe this situation was kind of on hold. And the reason why I say that is I do have the Knight of Pentacles clarifying. So Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I feel like this is like you in search of something, Seven of Swords, which isn't normally, but I do kind of feel like that. And it's taken a while. It's been moving, but it's been taken a while. And the Six of Wands is I feel like the coming out of the taking a while. Now, it is because of all of the night energy. So things are moving now. So I feel like whatever was kind of stuck or moving slowly is getting started. And that's what the Tower is. it's not necessarily a situation changing as much as it is a shift in energy that was moving slow that's going to change to have more energy behind it with the faster nights. Um, the Knight of Wands is in the future influence. So this is the energy I feel like coming in. This could be traveling as well. There may be some travel involved, like you have to go visit somebody, you have to, I mean, it could be a drive, a flight, anything, but where you are definitely, and it doesn't have to be travel, it could be, but this I feel like is your energy moving towards something. Um, and I feel like it's a relationship with the Four of Wands, King of Swords, and kind of the cups going on here too, because I feel like there's definitely an energy that's really it's good, it's passionate, it's good stuff. And I feel like this could be you taking advantage of that passion energy in the future and allowing yourself to move towards something and grab a hold of it. What you don't see is the Knight of Cups. So there is also movement regarding, I think, an offer coming in. The offer is going to be a challenge with the Page of Cups there, but I feel like this energy is definitely there. Again, you don't see it yet, so you don't realize how much this person cares about you. That's the feeling I'm getting. Okay, so, and I feel like too, yeah, well, I'll just stop there. I feel like there's more here than meets the eye. Now, this doesn't have to be love. I feel like it may be like romance, but it could definitely be, any kind of situation where you're kind of partnered up. And keep in mind, the current thing is, are you celebrating? Are you having a conversation? What's happening with this other person? The Knight of Swords is what to look for, and that's the king. That's the energy coming back in. It's also looking for the energy coming in. And I do feel like it's that king. And again, the Tower is changing the motion of this situation. It was moving slow, now it's going to be moving fast. Um, or it's going to feel like it is. And the Seven of Wands, now I always feel like this is kind of protection and it's unexpected. But I feel like I think you've been protecting who you are. Queen of Pentacles, Empress, and the Moon is, I feel like this is, and also with this card, he's on that cliff, but there's lightning behind him. It almost feels to me like that's the clarity in the Moon. Like I've been protecting myself. I've been standing up for myself. I'm trying to get the most out of what I want. And I'm really getting a masculine, feminine energy here for sure. That's what I'm getting. So, but I do feel like this energy is definitely you taking care of that feminine side, that realizing where you're at as far as your growth, Queen of Pentacles and Empress, your nurturing nature towards the situation, and things become more clear. And the Seven of Wands, I feel like, is almost like that epiphany. The Page of Cups is in the challenge. I feel like the challenge is, do I give my heart? I feel like this might be hard. Like there's a fear of getting hurt or a fear of being rejected or just an overall fear of the situation, because it's, anytime we get into a situation, it can feel a little uncomfortable. Because I do feel like it's a romantic situation. And it could feel like that. Like, when you first meet someone, it's not always the time to say, here's how I feel. And you may not be you may be struggling to say how you feel. Or you may not even understand how you feel, because it is a challenge. So you may be in that kind of position. The Three of Wands in the Strength does speak of everything's coming together. I feel like this is a really good strength because anytime we see the Three of Wands, I feel like it's a time for us to verify and see the work we've done. And we can say, oh, this worked, this didn't work, whatever. But you see the completion of the hard work you've done. And that goes with the Four of Wands. Like the reason why the Four of Wands comes after the three is the three is, wow, I did it. And the Four of Wands is celebrating that. So I do feel like this is really good energy. And then you have the wheel on where this all leads. And that's clarified with the King of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Hermit. And I get the feeling that you're moving out of the, I feel like there's definitely love coming in here. And you're moving towards that. I think the Hermit is the energy. And we've had this in the past where you have kind of felt, the search. The search is paying off. And I feel like with the Six of Swords, you're definitely headed towards, the sunrise, so to speak, calmer waters. You've got a goal in mind now. And I feel like that forward movement is finally moving, for one. Like, we've been stuck forever and ever and ever. And I feel like all of these other nights are telling us everything's going to be moving forward now. And I think that the Six of Swords is not the finality, but the conclusion of where you want to go and what you want to do next. Whether it's with this relationship or not. It might not be, but it could be. But whatever it is, it's everything in this situation or changing is getting better. And seeing seeing your work getting completed and seeing I'm lost for words right now, but seeing that, that completion and understanding the work that you've put in and then leading towards this. And I love that the wheel is the King of Cups, Ace of Cups. So that's another reason why I'm feeling like this is definitely a relationship. Plus we have the King of Cups, King of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. There could be two different people too. There could. The king could be different than the King of Cups could be different than the King of Swords. Because this is what to look for and this is what you don't see. So it could be it could be the same person as well. It could, but I'm kind of getting the other feeling too. Queen of Cups is in your advice. And I feel like this is go with your heart. Because I do feel like even though we don't have decision cards here, I get the feeling that there's some kind of decision about this forward movement. It could be that there's two people, but it also could be just what to do next. But I feel like the Queen being in your advice is listen to your heart, really follow your heart. And I think that's going to be important because too, with the Seven of Wands, you being protective and struggling with saying what you feel, I think it's, don't hide yourself. Be who you are. That heart place too. Like, we don't always have to be strong. We don't always have to protect ourselves. We do sometimes. But we can also be strong, but say how we feel and still follow our heart. It doesn't mean we're weak. We can do all of that. And I think that's up here too with this moon card clarifying the Seven of Wands. You can see that you can be successful and an empress and still follow your heart. That's okay and it's good. So there you have the reading. Is there anything else we need to know for today, for Sunday? I feel like this is like appreciation. That's what I'm getting for advice. And it could be that this situation may have remnants of something from the past. But I feel like things have changed though. I do, with this Knight energy, which is total movement, and the wheel and the Six of Swords. There's something definitely better coming in, but it has a remnants of the past as well. So I'll leave it right there. There you have it. Let me know what you think. Give me a comment. Take care. Have a beautiful day.